Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk to you about revocable living trusts and asset protection. Before I get to that though, I want to remind you, if you have questions related to this or anything else estate planning related, then you can talk with us over the phone for free by going to estatemeeting.com. Okay, revocable living trusts do not provide asset protection. This is a question that I get asked all the time. It's a great question because a lot of people, when they hear the word trust, they think about sort of like this fortress that guards these assets for them, protects these assets for their families, provides generational wealth, and does all of these amazing things. And for the most part, you're right. Trusts are pretty awesome. They're pretty amazing. They're extremely helpful. They can avoid probate, right? They can provide for generational wealth. They can provide some asset protection eventually, but the character of a revocable living trust is really set up specifically to not provide asset protection. And the reason for this is because there's sort of a spectrum that trusts fall on. At one end of the spectrum is going to be your traditional revocable living trust. Okay, this is like the trust that everybody puts together. It's like the regular old family trust that you hear about all the time. And this one has no asset protection while the people that created the trust, the trustors, while they are alive. The reason that there is no asset protection is because this trust has a tremendous amount, all of the amount, the full amount of control and flexibility for those that create that trust. That means you can move property in and out of the trust whenever you want. It means you can change the terms of the trust whenever you want. It means you can revoke the trust if you want. You can basically do whatever you want. All right, that is the amazingness of the revocable trust. The other upside of the revocable trust, two upsides, are that you get to avoid probate, assuming that you fund the trust correctly, which just means point everything, all your assets at the trust correctly. You can avoid probate. And then when you are gone, your trust becomes an irrevocable trust. And then you do have tremendous amounts of asset protection. You have bankruptcy protection for your kids, for example. You have divorce protection for your kids. You have a lot of built-in protections and sort of management opportunities that you don't have while you are alive, the creator of the trust, because you have this high level of flexibility. On the other end of the spectrum, as you might imagine, which I just talked about, are going to be sort of many different sets of irrevocable trusts. And with these irrevocable trusts, you can do all sorts of interesting and different things depending on what your goals, objectives, and assets are. But with those irrevocable trusts, you are going to gain some asset protection, but you are going to lose a lot of flexibility. You're going to lose a lot of control, and you are going to lose those things so that you can get the upside of the asset protection. All right, so that's it. That's the gist of it. It's a great question that people ask. People are going to continue to ask it. They want to make sure, but I wanted to provide just a little bit of background, give you some information about why revocable trusts don't have a high level of asset protection, so that you can make these choices that are right for you and your family. Most estate plans are going to have sort of as its core foundation a revocable trust, particularly if you have children and or if you want to just avoid probate sort of in the easiest way possible. All right, that is it. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you want to hit that like button or hit the subscribe button or hit whatever button you have around at your disposal, hit the button. That'd be great. If you know someone needs to hear this, please share it with them. And if you don't want to miss any future episodes, you can subscribe wherever that subscribe button is living in your browser. And if you have questions about your own estate planning, if you want to create an estate plan, if you want to talk more about any of these things, please feel free to go to estatemeeting.com. You can set up a time to talk with us over the phone for free. estatemeeting.com. All right, that is it, everybody. I am Christopher Small. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning. We do probate. We do it well. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you again soon. See ya.